My name's Brigid Burke and I'm an artist. I'm a musician, a composer, a woodwind specialist. I actually play the clarinet most of the time. I make my visuals into videos, and with the video work it's based on my visuals of stills, and I animate them, and then I take my movie camera out and take bits and pieces around and I mix it all together to form visual music. I've always played music. I started the piano when I was 4, and I have one brother and 3 sisters, and we all played music all our life. My dad was an advocator of music. We never discussed what sort of life we were going to have. We were all going to be musicians, and it wasn't even an issue. So we all got up at 6 o'clock every morning, right through our childhood to about the age of 18, and practiced for half an hour. We never had a day without practicing. We all are professional musicians, except one sister, but she draws a lot and have played all our lives, which is sort of quite astonishing, and educators, and basically performed all genres of music. When I left school, I went and studied in Canberra. I played in every style of music, from the orchestra, chamber music to the big bands. And then I got into new music and worked with dancers, lots of slide projections, and they just engaged in it, and it was a fantastic time. I also did electronic music, which opened another huge world for me. And there was no computers in the early 80s, so I did all the reel-to-reel tape recorders and started writing, and I studied composition with Larry Sitsky. I actually went across to America and I studied with Jared F. Aranti, and he was the specialist during this time in contemporary clarinet, using extensions, electronics, and working with composers with visuals. I travelled around with Jerry a little with his concerts and assisted him in how you actually put on an event, and it was just such a wonderful time. RMIT had, through the mathematics department, decided to run a series, and what is known now as Collide Theatre. They basically gave me a week there and to do a concert every year for 15 years. Through all this time, I had to always teach and earn a living, so I always taught from all spectrums, from 8-year-olds right through to university. I had the 3 kids, and they just followed me around, and I just did lots and lots of performances all around Melbourne. Didn't travel much interstate. I also met another collaborator, was Rainer Lintz, who I'm still working with. We sort of had these breaks in between, and he builds machines and boxes and sine wave machines, and he has electronics attached. He was the sound behind Stellark and used to travel around the world working with him. So we basically worked together for right through to about 1998. It's all about collaborating, and I always got excited and took to the next step. My vision has always been that I get an idea, and now I've got to learn the technology, learn the process of how to make that happen. Because as you can see, I'm a mosaic artist and I work a lot with glass. So I always take my visual to the next level, because I do like the organic, I do like the idea of having the real. My auntie, my mum's sister, is Carmen Khalil, Dame Carmen Khalil actually, and she founded Virago Press in 1973 with Germaine Greer. And the work she did for women writers during this period of time and launching their careers, she's had a big influence probably on all of us. The work that I've written for the Victorian Seniors Festival is called Invisible Ends. And this work came about, the making of this work. I've just been wanting to do this piece for so long, about 2.5 years. This is before we all went down into lockdown. Miriam Morris, who's an artist who I've worked with, she moved house and gave me all this beautiful round parchment paper. I decided I'm going to do a whole series of paintings based on this. So I basically have done a series of about 35 round paintings, which are part of Invisible Ends. And then with the bass clarinet, I started doing some improvisations that was just like really organic sounds and really low and like pulses, like Time is travelling with the eclipse.